What's up, folks? Alaska Pinish here, and today I'm going to talk about the stuff that I've been listening to lately. I know it's been a while since the last video, and as soon as I can, I'll start doing more videos often. I've been doing a lot of, I've been rehearsing for Harry Sherman, and I have some gigs. I had a gig last Saturday. I will have a gig not this Saturday, but the next one. So I'll have to I have to rehearse a little bit before, so that everything can be okay and turn out okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna say the artists that I've been listening to, and I just want to give a huge shout out and pay respect to Jennifer from L7, to Lou from Sick of It All, Kavinsky, and Glenn Assard. Um, you know, it sucks when somebody that you listen to and that you like the 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 music, leaves this world, or a new artist when you like when or just an artist when you like an artist and that artist um, goes away. It's sad, it's really really sad. And I'm I went like not this week but last the week before, not this weekend but the last weekend. I went and saw Mogwai and My Chemical Romance. It was a really, you know, My Chemical Romance. I'm not a super fan, but it was really cool. It was a nice gig, and Mogwai, they opened the gig, and it was awesome, also. So yeah, it was really cool, and the whole mood on there, it was awesome. People were feeling it, and some of the people were crying and living the moment. It was really emotional. It was a little bit different for me because I work on the now I'm on a different schedule at work, so I really need to sleep, and that day slash night I didn't sleep, so it was tough on me. But apart from that, aside from that, it was really cool. So let's give it up. Um, what I've been listening to, I listened to Tangerine Dream, the Alpha Centauri record. It's a game changer. You know, um, if you ever if you already know Tangerine Dream, and if you did listen to Alpha Centauri, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not into the ambient, new age, electronic kind of stuff, um, Scott Kelly from Neurosis, he loves this record. So if you're into the metal stuff and you respect Scott Kelly, I I hope you will listen to Tangerine Dream, because man, they rule. They rule. Um, Usually I gravitate more to Ashra and Harmonia. Those are my comfort records when it comes to ambient music and new age. But usually when I come and listen to Tangerine Dream, it's always a blast. It's always cool. It's always a trip. Yeah, and that's sometimes that's what I need. Uh, I also listen to the record "The Way Home" by Kevin Braheny. Also, new age stuff, new age electronics. you know. I really enjoyed it, you know. I'm a sucker for ambient music and new age kind of stuff, so it's chill, you know. And I was really needing something to chill to, and you know, just to relax and have a little daydream, you know. And yeah, the way home, it's really chill and cozy, you know. You feel safe the whole journey, so to say, you know. Really, really, really cool. All right. I also listened to the 69 Eyes, and the record that I did listen was Devils. You got some cool songs in here, like Lost Boys, Feel Berlin, Beneath the Blue, Christina Death, Only You Can Save Me. If you're into the glam slash gothic um, stuff, you know, because this is not only rock, it's not metal also, it's kind of a fusion between there, and it's I like it, but it's a little bit different from what I'm um, used to, you know. I like I one of the songs of my life is "Wrap Your Trouble in Dreams" by the 69 Eyes, so I decided to listen to more from them, and man, it's cool, man. I was I was listening to this at work, so it was really really fine, and I worked a little bit better listening to it, I gotta say. I also listened to um, Steve Roach, and the record was Traveler. Also, the same wave, you know, new age, ambient, electronics, that kind of stuff. The record has some cool songs like Worlds, Mystery Continues, Traveler, TBC. After this, I listened to a band called Juanita y los Feos, and the record was Nueva Numancia. You know, it's punk rock, punk, garagey, kind of wild stuff going on. And yeah, man, some cool songs like Balecas, Escupe en la tumbe, Nunca volverán, No debería, en la casa de tu madre, Se ha acabado. Really, 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 really cool stuff. Um, After this, I listened to Sistema de Entretenimiento. It's dark wavy, I don't know, goth kind of stuff. Um, I don't know if Sistema de Entretenimiento is from Mexico or something like this. Let me check. I don't have nothing. I don't know where he's from, but yeah, it's I know it's on the Spanish language, you know. So sometimes you gotta give it, man. Sometimes you gotta give it. You got songs like uh, Mitad humano y robot, Gato cósmico, Sol naciente, Figura de acción, Lagarto dragón. Yeah, you you gotta listen to the whole damn record, you know. Also, Sleep in Safety by a band called 45 Grave. If you're into the goth stuff and, you know, goth music, post punk, death rock, you know, 45 Grave with this record, Sleep in Safety, it's a good place to go, you know, it's a good place to start. And man, you got sweet songs in here like Insurance from God, Slice of Life, Phantoms, Bad Love, Surf Bot, School's Out, you know. This was the kind of stuff when I was searching for the goth scene when I was younger that I would love to discover, you know, on the first try, you know. But one of the bands that I did discover on the first time was Paralyzed Age, and the record was Empire of the Vampire, and it has one of my favorite songs from ever. It's called Nocturne, you know? I love that song. Sleep tight. Really cool. It has also Tears Are Always the End, Bloodsucker, Still I Can Hear You Singing. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Sometimes you have to listen to this kind of records, you know. It's also goth, you know. It's really cool. I know the list is getting huge and I still haven't finished. So as I said, I'm only gonna mention. I'm not gonna put the artwork this time, you know. Sorry for that. But I think I'm speaking a good English today, so yeah. I didn't listen to any record from Veins of Gina. I listened to like 15 songs from some of the records. So do yourself a favor and go listen to Veins of Gina. That's Jenna. You got songs like Enemy in Me, California Dreaming, One Last Pleasure, Fuck You, Hard to Be Vain. You know, this is kind of kick-ass rock and roll, glam, hard rock, you know, all fused in one, you know. Really cool. I got to discovered this band through Van Margera. I don't know if it was Where the Fuck is Santa, but I think it was. And Vince of Gina, Enemy in Me appears on that movie. So yeah. After this one, I listened to Fela Kuti with the record Fela's London Scene. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy jazz record, and I'm down to jazz, and I love crazy jazz. And it's really, really cool because I guess he's singing on his own language, or on his natural language, on his first language, and it's really cool, man. It's a wild one. It's crazy all over the place, and I really enjoy it, man. You got, man, you know, it's 5 songs only and 43 minutes long, so you know it's a crazy, crazy journey. So do yourself a favor and listen to the damn record. I listen to Music von Harmonia, as I mentioned before, you know, and it's my comfort record, Harmonia. For the first time ever, I listened to songs from The Big Chair by Tears for Fears. I never really listened to the album before. I know some singles from Tears for Fears, and usually it gets and it stucks. It's always cool. But this time I really listened to the whole record. It's cool, man. It's a new wave kind of stuff, you know. Not a cheerful new wave, but you know, a different kind of new wave. And of course it has classics. It has Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Shout, Head Over Heels. It also has Mother's Talk, really cool song, I believe. Tears for Fears, man. If I don't know, man. I don't have to sell the band, you know. Tears for Fears, it's a classic. Either you like it or either you don't like it. So if you want, go take a listen. If you don't want, don't take a listen, man. But it's a cool record. Really, really cool record. More. After this one, I listened to Réalité from a band called Camera Silence. It's camera, you know, Selens, Camera Silence. It's a punk band, a French punk band. You know, it's oi, but also with a lot of post-punky to the stuff. You know, it's not just oi, it's not just punk, it's something and somewhere in the middle. And it's really, 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 really cool record, you know. If you if you are a fan, or if you are the usual traveler here on the channel, you know I'm a sucker for Spanish punk or Spanish music overall. But from some years, like 2 years ago to the day, I'm gravitating towards the French punk scene or the French language when it comes to punk. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it sounds cool, and sometimes I'm really into that kind of stuff. So yeah, Réalité, great record. I did listen to Morrissey this week. Part of the morning was listening to Morrissey on this day because I was listening. Morrissey will play this Saturday here in Portugal, and I still don't know if I'm gonna see him. I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about it. I would love to watch Morrissey live, but I don't know, man. I don't know how the hell it will work. You know. Let me see. Let's see. And yeah, man, I listen to the damn classics. You know, Suit Head, every day is like Sunday. First to of the gang to die. Alma Matters, Back on the Chain Gang. I listen to the new record also. Um, Makeup is a Lie. What? Sorry, Makeup is a Lie. Notre Dame, Amazon Addict, Zoom Zoom by Little Boy. You know, and the new record, it's a little bit different. It's not your classic Morrissey. It's getting a little bit modern, and modern sounding, and it's really cool. You know, I like it. I like it. So yeah. Uh, I'm getting closer to the end, I promise. Yesterday I did listen to a lot of George Michael, Careless Whisper, Fate, Father Figure, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, Freedom. And I discovered maybe one of my favorite songs from George Michael, Amazing. Really cool song, super catchy song. Take a listen to that also. He has a song with Mary J. Blige, also called Has, A-S. So yeah, man, really cool. George Michael, a classic. You know, I watched a movie a few months ago called Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke, I guess, from Game of Thrones. And yeah, man, geez, some of part of the soundtrack it's from George Michael. So I told myself one day I get to listen to George Michael, and I did listen. It's cool. So yesterday I also listened to Spandau Ballet. Really cool. I only knew like True and Gold from them, so I listened to Only When You Leave, Through the Barricades. To cut the long story short, it's an amazing song. I'll Fly for You, Once More, really cool stuff. A little bit different, it's artsy, but at the same time poppy and new wave. So I love the UK subculture, I love England's music, and this was a part of the time, where they all went to the same bars, they all went to the same discotheques. So yeah, the water back then was cool. Really cool, Spandau Ballet. And today I listened to the record Let's Dance by David Bowie. Classics, China Girl, Modern Love, Cat People, Putting Out Fire, Let's Dance, it's a cool pop record, really cool. I listened to the band Squeeze, also mod pop kind of stuff, they have songs like Tempted, Up the Junction, Cool for Cats, Black Coffee in Bed, Hourglass, cool stuff. And I finished with I listened to the Promises record. It's Floating Points, Pharoah Sanders, and London Symphony Orchestra. If you're into the ambient stuff but with jazz, take a good listen to Promises. It's mind blowing. It was the first time that I listened to the record. It was today, and it was mind blowing. Really, 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 really cool. Do yourself a favor, man, and go listen to that record. I finished the day with The Sound. I listened to some of the songs from the band. I already knew the record From the Lion's Mouth, but today I dived a little bit on the Jeopardy record. So I listened to like Winning, Sense of Purpose, Skeletons, The Fire, Contact the Facts, I Can't Escape Myself, Heartland, Missiles. Yeah. The last song that I listened from them was Where the Love Is. So yeah. And that's it, folks. And thanks for joining in. I know I'm a little bit lazy for not putting the covers on here today, but I just wanted to do a check-in with you and have a little fun saying, just talking a little bit to you, you know. Tell me what have you been listening to? I always like to discover new bands or rediscover bands, you know, so that's it, folks. I hope I catch some of you guys on my concert. August 8th, I'll be playing here on my town. So yeah, man, stay cool, stay sharp, stay alive, and yeah, man, have fun. All right, tomorrow maybe we'll have 5 records with friends. Let's see how it goes. See ya.